So we've just calculated the amount of shade by unit area on the James Cook University Cairns campus. But what if you want to know the percentage? Now it's pretty easy to just tap those numbers into your calculator, but let's have a look at how we're going to do that within the attribute table. So we'll have that nice and neat and finalized for our question here. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is to add a new field in our attribute table. So again, if it's grayed out, make sure you save your edits and open this up here. So this is our little table that we've created that just contains the summary information on shade versus no shade. So we go to add, and this field is going to be called %. And I'm going to change the data type to what's called a floating data type. So that means that it can handle having decimal points in there. Once I've done that, I'm going to click save. And I can remove that now and come back to my original table here that's got my percentage column that's now been inserted there. So now the next thing that I need to do is just to actually calculate what the percentage is. So the first thing I'm going to do is to calculate the total area that we've digitized there. So if I right click on sum of the shape area and go to statistics, now over here we'll see the sum of the sum. And so you can see it in this value just created over here. Now I'm going to copy that value. So I'm highlighting all the numbers and press Control-C on my keyboard, and that copies those values. Now, so once I've done that, I'm going to come back into my table and come into the % column here. So I'm going to right click on % and go to Calculate Field. Now just double check that everything's correct there. So the input table is our shade versus no shade, and the field name that we're going to work into is the percentage. Now I'm going to scroll all the way down, and what you'll see here is this little block here, and so it's asking me what the percentage is going to equal. So the percentage is going to be the sum of the area within that particular feature, so either shade or no shade. So let's double click that, and that's going to send it down in here. So the sum of that area, and I'm going to use divided by, and Control-V to paste that number, which was the sum of both no shade and shade together. So basically what it's going to do is to divide the area of no shade by the sum of no shade plus shade. And to convert it to a percentage, multiply by 100. And I'm going to run that, and we should have our answer that should pop up within the table there under %. And there we have it, it's just popped up, so we can now see that on campus we have about 56% of the area is not covered by shade and 44% is.